Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Natique in Elk Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com, coming to you live on a beautiful sunny Thursday here in Northern California. Let's see if the video is popping up yet.
I still have a hard time considering this Northern California because I don't know why. Growing up in the Central Valley, this is still not northern to me. I don't know.
We really should have a northern, a central, and a southern, because I grew up I grew up in Montana, but then I spent like my college years and a little after in Redding, which is like northern California, and the environment, the attitude, everything is built totally different from down here. It's way more country.
To me, this is still central.
Yeah,
we're still in the same valley.
Here should be
sort
central.
Of. Yeah.
Sacramento.
Fresno.
Maybe
Visalia.
Not as far north as Chico. Chico is definitely Northern California.
Yeah. It's not that far away, is it?
No. We might be the line for, central.
Yeah, just north of us would be the...
Maybe Davis,
yeah.
Which is basically Sacramento at this point.
Yeah.
There's, this much demarcation line between us anymore. But yeah, there should be a central California, because we do not relate to the country northerners, nor the city southerners.
Yeah.
We're nothing like LA and San Diego and all that. No. Separate us. I know I'm not going to win that argument any more than people are going to win dividing the state into more than one state arguments. Never going to happen. But
nope.
A girl can dream about being in Central California.
Yes.
It's just a title, not making it a whole separate state.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that hard to get people to embrace, right?
Oh yeah, we don't have a grand prize to show, do we?
No, because tomorrow is the grand prize drawing, and then on Saturday we will unveil the new one. I guess I could have unveiled it today, but Danielle likes to get to do the super fun bits, so I'm like, I'll let her unveil the funness of the new prize. SLO, what's SLO?
San Luis Obispo.
Okay. I'm like, Central is slow? That's rude.
To me, Central is Fresno. San Luis Obispo would be the coast, and I know that doesn't make much sense, but...
Yeah, some coast still has to be Central.
I know.
But... Santa Barbara. See,
I don't know where Santa Barbara is.
Being that I'm not from California, I don't know where either of those cities are.
Isn't Santa Barbara it's probably not by LA, given the thread we're on.
I know where San Francisco and Pacifica are, because I like to go to the coast. That's about it. Yeah, see, Redding's not in the Sacramento Valley either, Darla, so that's also weird.
Well, you gotta have meetings from people somewhere.
Right? Thank you, Karen. It does its own thing. I have limited control over this beast called hair. I'm lucky it stays attached, and some of it doesn't.
Oh boy.
Okay, so for today's daily prize, I thought this would be a fun segue because of what we're talking about today. This is the Emmenthal cowl, which is like a double eyelet Swiss cheese style eyelet cowl. There are 3 sizes, a small, medium, and large, with this gorgeous caramel colored skein of Sonata, color number 8. You have enough to make the small, medium, or the large, but not so tall.
Oh, Shelly, I'm so confused. Thanks for the break room wedding. Weeding? Oh, weeding. Oh, the break from weeding. I can't read.
Eating. Well, it's okay. I can't hear. Between the two of us, we're a fully functioning adult, I think. So, one skein of Sonata is 393 yards. So when I say the large, not so tall, it's maybe going to be 7 inches instead of 8 inches, because you're pretty close. It is a cotton viscose silk polyamide blend. It happens to be amazing for the Lemon Spritz knit along, because I am using it for that. So one lucky winner will get the cowl pattern and skein of Sonata. And it'll be based off of yesterday's video interactions, but to get entries into tomorrow's prize, you're going to want to interact with today's video. So if you react with any of these lovely little bubbles, then you're going to get 1 entry per reaction. If you comment on the video, like hello with the little wave, then you're going to get 5 entries per comment. And then if you share the video to your friends, to your stories, you can send it in Messenger, wherever you share, just come back to that day's video and write shared to and where, and you will get 11 entries per share. So then we will come over to our handy dandy comment picker and see who our lucky winner is.
Sandy Tokunaga, congratulations. And we know you're on because I saw your comment. So next time you come in the boutique, let us know you have a prize and we'll get it out of the cabinet for you. If you win and you're not local, the next time you make a purchase, just put in the notes that you have a prize and we will include it in your pretty pink package. And look, we still have a few of these really cool necklaces. I know, hard to see with the background behind it. Everybody needs some bling, right? Oh, I think this one is my favorite right there. I believe they're under fashion necklaces. Oh yeah, there we go. Wander around without making everybody dizzy. We still have some caramels and some unicorn pens and our last bar of chocolate. French broad chocolate. That stuff's really good.
It is a very good chocolate.
Oh, and look, we still have some stickers.
Those are the clear ones, so whatever you stick them on shows through the squirrel. So if you stick it on a gold cup, then you have a gold squirrel.
I have a brown squirrel.
I have a sparkly gray squirrel.
Ooh, I should put that on my other cup. It's at home today. Darn. Yeah, I could have a blue squirrel.
Because stickers, right?
Stickers are awesome.
Okay, so today we are talking about another yarn for the Lemon Spritz sweater. So I'll show you guys my
Whoa, look at all your progress. You're almost done.
I think I've got 1 more repeat of the lace and then the ribbing at the bottom. She calls for 2 inches of ribbing at the bottom, but I figure because a repeat is about 2.5 inches, if that goes like a 1/2 inch over the length that I want, I'll just do 1.5 inches of ribbing. Who's gonna care?
Yeah.
Then I'll just have a little bit, it's like 6 rounds, and then you do the little border and the leaf ties on the sleeves, pick up and do a little border on the neckline, and voila. So maybe next week I'll be done.
Cute.
If I'd stop getting distracted by other things, I'd be a lot farther, but there's some bonus cat hair, because, you know, the cat was knitting with me last night. So when it blocks, look how pretty the lace is going to open up.
Takes 3 hands to block something without really blocking it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
With
4
it not
hands.
Wet, yeah. Because wet wool is very malleable and will kind of do whatever you want it to, but dry, well, this isn't even wool, but wet yarn versus dry yarn doesn't do anything. It's like, no, I will sit here and you will like it.
This is where you put me. I'm going to sit, stay.
Wet yarn, if you go like this and let go, it'll stay there.
Not so much with dry yarn.
So we're almost there. Maybe next week.
Knit, knit, knit.
And don't drop it.
Ooh, I like it.
It kind of helps with not throwing a fit because it's very relaxing. So.
Yes.
Except for when you drop a stitch.
I found one of those this morning, about 4 or 5 rows down. Got a little tight when I laddered it up.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, so for today's yarn for this sweater, we have Barocco Lumi, which is gorgeous and sparkly.
I love that color. I think that's one of my favorites.
It's almost got a purple tone to it, so that I could see why you might be drawn to that one.
It's the flecks of the other color in there, because it's purpley.
this yarn is another one if you want more of a summer tee, which was the idea behind this design. So it is 80% cotton, 18 polyester, 2% other fibers, which means that there's so little of any one individual fiber that they can't count it. Like there's probably like a tiny bit of acrylic, maybe some linen, but there's not enough to count it as one thing. So thus other fibers. It's not like when you read ingredients on cereal boxes and they say like, you know, proprietary blend and you're like, I don't want to know what's in that.
Oh, I've never seen that on a cereal.
It's not the right words, but
No,
I couldn't think
okay.
of the right words, but they have like a general thing that you're like, I don't think I want to know what general ingredients are.
We'll just stick with the word fortified.
Kind of like color number 9. You're like, what is color number 9 made of?
Yeah.
So this is a DK weight yarn, hand wash, lay flat to dry. Caveat, if you want to find out if it can go in your washer, do your swatch, stick it in your washer.
Yes.
If you want to find out if it can go in your dryer, then stick it in your dryer. But don't knit your whole sweater and then test it. Test it on the swatch. Because if you're wrong and your washer is a yarn killer, then you will be very sad.
You're going to be
So
sad.
Test it on the swatch. Yet another reason why I'm the swatch police. Swatch. It will save your sanity on so many levels.
Yes.
Maybe not while you're swatching, but later.
Later.
Lots. And I know nobody wants to swatch, but do it anyway.
You have to, otherwise you end up giving all your sweaters to Anna. Just ask me how I know.
I don't yell at Susan to swatch because it benefits me not to.
Yeah. Although I swear I did swatch, but me and numbers, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, math is also a notorious problem.
Yes.
So this is color 8125. It is like a mauve and plum and olive blend. One of the things I love about this yarn is the colors are really pretty marled blends and the sparkle is subtle. So if you're not really a sparkle person, you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm wearing a glitter bomb. Not that there's anything wrong with glitter bombs, but some people don't like them. I don't understand, but I will roll with it.
Is the top still over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot to grab it. I will grab that in a moment. Then we have this gorgeous color, 8132. I almost did my Lemon Spritz out of that color because it was just way too pretty.
It is very pretty. I hope it's accurate on the screen because this phone makes it dark.
Oh, computer, stop that. Yeah, I don't have the brightness turned up on my phone, so sorry.
That could be it. I always have mine pretty bright.
It feels like it's searing my eyeballs out to have it really bright.
That's what you would think when my child needs my phone for something and she's like, oh my god, it's so bright. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I'm
with them. I have sensitive eyeballs. So if you want some other ideas of things that you could knit with Lumi, this retrospective by Laura Ayler would be really pretty and then super drapey in this yarn. Just 2 colors, and it's got like a little bit of kind of my favorite basket weave. Like it has that little yarn over stitch in there, some simple color work. Like these are just slip stitches right here. I like this little like alternating slip stitch pattern on the border too, so it's not just plain garter stitch.
We can't see where your mouse is because it's white on white.
Right.
Okay.
See how there's like a little line and then it's staggered over there and then there and then there.
Nice.
So it's got like this little checkerboard in the garter stitch. And Laura Ayler has really good patterns. You're only going to need, let's see, I think 1 skein each of your 2 colors. Maybe 2, because she says 200 yards. These are 137 yards, so you might need 2, but let's look at projects, because projects help you find out if you really need that much yardage. which you might, because pretty much everyone's saying like 400, 376. Oh, here's a 279. So it might be possible to do it with 1-in-1. I think Susan should knit one and test that for us.
Probably.
Look at all the pretty fun colors. Then we have Wild Heart. This gorgeous shawl would be super drapey in this yarn. It's got...
That would be awesome.
I don't even know what kind of lace stitch is going on in this one, because it's like a
Wow.
different stitch here, then here, and it alternates like between the two, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of lace pattern's going on there, but Susan should knit this one too.
Is this a new release?
No, February 2016.
Oh man, how have I
this one?
I might have it already, but I haven't knitted. I need to get cracking on that one.
Right, chop chop.
Right?
This one's 3 skeins. I featured it because it's technically a fingering weight pattern at 20 stitches in 4 inches.
Whoa.
It's still gonna knit very lovely at a DK weight. It just won't be quite this sheer,
But so drapey.
right? Like it'll be lovely, absolutely lovely. Okay, one more. This rabbit hole.
Cute.
This Odell is a super cute top that maybe this one will zoom in more. Well, not much, but we'll take what we can get. Stockinette, a little trim on the neckline. If you don't like the roly-poly, that's easy. Put some ribbing or garter stitch at the bottom.
I think I would do reverse stockinette for like 3 rows.
Oh yeah, so it gives like almost that I-cord edge.
Yeah.
And that one is 700 to 1,300 yards for a range of a 37 to a 58. That one was originally knitted out of a very similar yarn that I'm very grateful that this one is on little balls, because winding gorgeous yarn like this is not fun.
No. Keep this one in a plastic bag.
Or like
Or a box.
yarn ball or
Yeah.
box. Like, you're best off not having it flail around loose in your bag, because the yarn, what makes the yarn so amazing is that it's a little slippery. Then we have this gorgeous color, color 11, which is kind of a blush pink with like a little crushed coral to it. It's like a champagne color for the metallic in that one. So it's very subtle.
Oh my gosh, the chili one has almost an AB finish on it.
Right? Chili is gorgeous.
Get a close-up look at that. That is just so pretty.
Okay, here is the beautiful tank top out of this yarn. This is $6.85 to $15.07 for the yardage, size 4 and 5 needles. And if you guys didn't know this about our tags, it won't work on the video, but
Yes, it will.
will it?
I tried it. If your fingers are not over it,
Does
it'll
it pop
work.
up a thing in the middle of your Facebook video?
I used my phone to do it when you guys had it on the
Oh,
video.
no, I meant
No.
like it's not going to do it to you.
No, but folks at home, grab your phone and
If you want to try a cool trick,
open your camera and just focus on that, and it should pop up the link.
but we started putting QR codes on the backs of all of our tags so that you can grab the pattern easy peasy. This is Sauna?
Yes,
I don't know how to say
QR
it.
codes that we don't have to spell,
Yeah, then you don't have to know how to spell that.
because I copy and paste.
Scan it. Right? Hold that. I know, I talk to inanimate objects. I'm a weirdo, and I admit it.
I do it too, just that one cracked me up.
Alright, this is like a soft clay color. This is color 5. The metallic in this one is almost like a pink. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it on camera.
Okay.
It's a little bit orchid. Very, very pretty. Alright, let me pop some links in here, and then this next one I'm just going to warn you guys, Susan's going to swoon, so hopefully the camera doesn't go with her.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you're going to be all over this one.
Maybe I won't look.
Yes, you will, because how are you going to focus the
I
camera
don't
on the
know.
right spot
I
on
don't
the
know.
screen? I can't guide it
Oh,
for
yes. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one. This is so pretty.
you. I mean, short rows and lace. Throw some beads in there, and Susan's died and gone to heaven.
Yeah.
This is The Rain Outside. It is done with 2 colors. You can see the little, like, garter stitch stripes there kind of really give it away. They just did very subtle contrast in their colors.
She has several patterns with this style.
Yeah, this technique.
Yeah. Okay, looking at... Yeah. Wow. Oh, that is so
look at all her
a
fun
neat
pictures.
picture.
That one shows the lace detail really well. You can see it's different patterns in the different sections too, which is super fun. This one is, well, she doesn't break it down by color without buying the pattern, but it's about 800 yards total, so probably 2 to 3 of each color. I think if you like this subtle look, colors 5 and 11 would be really pretty.
Kathy Delgado, you're hilarious.
If you don't like the subtle look so much, 5
Ooh, that would be
and
fun.
32, which is the one we called Chili. That would be amazing. Then we have Tin Roof, which is
Whoa, that's
ridiculously cute. It's knit sideways with these big color block stripes, a little garter ridge down the middle, and then let me get it to zoom back out. I want it to zoom down here. There we go. You've got reverse stockinette and then ribbing at the bottom in your 3rd color. And then look, they bound off in one of the stripe colors for a little added detail. You don't necessarily need to do that because that kind of barely shows.
Can you say machine knitting?
I can. Look, this person did it without doing
Ooh,
the
little
band
stripes
at the bottom and then did mini stripes in one of the sections. So you can really play with the stripes on it too. This person did a whole bunch of stripes.
I like the V-neck that's not very V. You know, it's not a deep V, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's like V-ish.
It's a crew V.
It's like groovy but groovy.
Like a crew neck, only it's a V-neck.
But look at all the fun combinations people did. Like, you can really get creative in your stripes. You can do a little bit of variegated. Look, here somebody just did it solid.
Very classic. It's almost Audrey Hepburnish.
And that one has a 34.5 to a 55 for Tin Roof. I'm going to check this little box because they should let us sell their pattern for them.
For sure.
Then Silbury Cowl, another fun 2-color project. It's garter stitch at the neckline and then stockinette with garter ridges. Everywhere else, your increases look like they're hidden within what's the dark gray on this one. It's just one of those kind of half cowl, half capelet style designs.
My favorite thing.
And that one's probably going to be 2 each of your 2 colors.
Ooh, Meg changed buildings. I wonder if she's back in the cold one.
Yeah, is she cold again?
She might be. I'll have to find out. Because that would be an awesome one.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect. And, I mean, chili
Yeah,
would
I know,
definitely
right?
be a color she would like. Just saying. Maggie, are you cold? Susan wants to knit you something. Then we have in kind of more of a neutral, color number 4, which is a slightly olive toffee color.
I was like, yes, I want to see that one together. I thought that's what we were going to do.
No,
Ooh.
Moving them around to make
The-
room
I
for
just-
more colors.
I'm in love with that one.
Right? I think, see, you could do that tin roof, do that,
And that.
and
Okay,
then
we're just
maybe
gonna have those
one of
two
the next ones for
sit
the
together.
bottom.
You said tin roof. I pictured the cowl.
Then we have color number 20, this beautiful like olive and khaki green. Oh yes, that taupey gold color, Melanie, would make a fabulous top.
I mean, look at those two subtle ones together.
Yeah, if you want more subtle stripes, that would be amazing. Oh, we're almost coming up on the one that I sent Karen this morning and said, are you done yet? Because she should knit it.
Oh, the one you showed me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll do one more, and then some patterns, and then a couple more,
Ooh,
and then some patterns.
I like this one too.
Color 21 is like denim blue and chocolate in the same skein, which makes it pair really nicely with the brown. It looks really good with the olive green.
I think we'll go over color numbers at the end. Oh, yes.
Right?
I can't even see it without the camera. Oh, yes. If the camera wanders, it's because I'm trying to see the yarn in its real color, and then I forget, oh, yeah, I'm holding the phone.
Tin roof.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be a beautiful combination.
Where's the cat?
Oh, dear. Don't even ask what song is stuck in my head now, because it's not the right song even. Not even the right song in reference to what you just said. So, oy. Okay.
Ooh.
Light and up, like lighten up. Really simple triangular shawl with stockinette, eyelets, stockinette, eyelets.
That's really pretty and so simple.
It looks like this person did two colors and they striped it in the middle here a little bit, and then they did stripes in the eyelets. So this one would be another one that'd be fun to play with using multiple colors. See, I'd be afraid to do a picture like this because I'd be afraid the wind would pick up and blow my shawl in the lake.
Right.
And I don't want to have to go swimming to go get it. But this is another one that, well, technically fingering weight. At a gauge of 16 stitches and 4 inches, DK would be amazing.
It's a shawl.
You'd only need 3. And you just go till you run out of yarn. And voila. Beautiful scarf. Then this cute top. This is from when Classic Elite was still around, the Katarina. It has mesh lace on the sides at the top. And then I believe it's garter stitch in the middle and then stockinette on the bottom. So you get like that sheer at the top. Oh, look, it goes down farther in the back.
Cute.
Garter stitch down the middle. And then stockinette on the bottom. So you do this piece at the top sideways and then pick up and knit the bottom. So for our combination knitters, hand knit, machine knit. And that one has a 28 to a 56.
Wow.
Then this is the one that I sent to Karen this morning and said, are you done yet? Because this is right up her alley for like a one-night knit. This is my friend Zoe. Cute little cowboy cowl, lots of garter stitch, little yarn over eyelets along the edge, and then this cute little eyelet garter border. And you can see it's basically like a tiny little shawl, and then you sew this edge up here to this edge over here. And it's a free pattern, so more money for yarn. 2 skeins. Alright, then we have a beautiful, like, washed denim color 33. You've got the navy blue, the white, kind of a stone gray. Very much for the blue people.
Another Susan favorite color.
I think you just really like this yarn.
I think I do. I was straightening it yesterday. I'm like, oh, I like this one. I like this one. I like this one.
That one and that one.
Now we're going to put those two together.
Okay, then we have, last but not least, color number 6, which is a little bit more of like a silver with just the slightest navy leaning. So it's like a cool neutral versus a warm neutral. So a couple more patterns and then I will review all the colors for you guys. If you want something that's insanely easy in the front and then fantastic in the back.
Oh, wow.
This gallon top would be amazing. Look at all that detail.
Wow.
And then the front is just reverse stockinette. Or garter. It could be either. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But front, easy peasy. Back, excitement. And that one is a size 32 to a 60. And this is the great thing about tank tops. Only 565 to 1,300 yards because there are no sleeves. Sleeves take a lot of yarn.
No sleeve island. On this one, I would knit the front first so you have the back to look forward to.
Right? Or you knit the back and then stick the front on the machine.
Even better.
If it's stockinette. If it's garter stitch, that's not going to work. You could change it to stockinette, though. There are limited rules to knitting. Radian yoke. This one's really cute because it's got this round yoke shape with the mesh lace at the top and is unwilling to zoom. But then you have like a little split V in the front. So you get that lace all the way around. Oh, look, it's even got a split hem at the bottom. And then the V in the front. And that one is a 32 to a 52, 775 to 1,400 yards. I think some of these tops really go to show you like the way the Lemon Spritz is designed, because this yarn will work for that. It kind of minimizes how much yardage you need. Like the lace at the bottom is going to take less yarn than working it solid. So it's really a great affordable tee because you don't need as much yarn as other projects. So let me recap all the colors of Barocco Lumi for you guys. We have the only one I know the name of, which is Chili, is color number 32. Kind of more the rose pink is number 11. The soft blush is color number 5. The kind of stone gray blue, color 6. The blue and olive is color 21. Olive green is number 20. The tan is color number 4. Susan's favorite mauve one is color 25. And then the more denim navy blue is color 33.
I could do the groovy shawl and call it mauve.
Okay, so that is all the beautiful colors of Lumi that can be used for Lemon Spritz. And I'm going to teach you guys a little trick. If you are wanting to knit Lemon Spritz and you're like, okay, I like Lumi, but I'm not sure if that's what yarn I want to use. I want to see all the options. In the little search box up here, type Lemon Spritz and hit enter or click search, whichever. And then scroll down and you've got all of the yarns that we have suggested as Lemon Spritz options. So if you're like, well, I like Lumi, but I don't see the color I want, look at all the other yarn choices that you can use for Lemon Spritz. Once you get to the Lemon Drops shawl, you have found all of them. Because it has lemon in the title, so it found it.
True.
The searches have limited smarts. Okay, So then we better move on to what classes we have coming up. So let me change out my pinned link to the calendar for you guys.
Working our way over.
Okay, so tomorrow is the Mystic Lotus Cowl class. This one is 2 colors of sport or DK weight yarn. We used merino cloud and beaded silk and sequins in the limited edition Viva Magenta colorway. You can do it in 2 different colors of merino cloud. You could do it in 2 different colors of Lumi. That would be really pretty.
Yeah.
But in this class, we're going to teach you how to do this really fun lotus stitch in the 2 colors. Then starting Saturday the 3rd and then the following week on the 10th, we're doing the class for the Wavy Gardens Revisited Knit Along Shawl. So we will teach you guys quite a few things about the shaping and the feather and fan pattern, changing back and forth between 2 colors without having to cut it, etc., etc. This is done with 2 skeins, 1 skein each of contrasting colors of Silky Twist. We do have kits put together for this shawl, and it is not too late to join the class or the knit along, or just buy the yarn because you think it's pretty, because we all know that happens.
2 hobbies, working with the yarn and collecting the yarn.
Right?
2 separate things.
Then Tuesday, June 6th, we have the Colorwork Jewels Cowl. This one is for those wanting to learn Fair Isle or perfect their Fair Isle skills. This one, you'll have some pre-work of doing the ribbing on one side so that we can start right into the Fair Isle in class. It is done with one of Alexandra's Jewel Collection kits. The pattern does come free with the kit, or if you have other minis that you want to use, like smushy minis or leftovers or something like that, then you just need to purchase the pattern separately on Ravelry. Then on Tuesday, June 13th and 20th, we're going to be doing a Learn to Knit Cowl class.
I don't have a picture.
I swear you did assign me a picture for that too. I don't know where it went.
Probably ended up back on my desk.
Oh, okay. But this one is going to be about learning to cast on, learning to knit, learning to purl, learning to bind off. So lots of good techniques. This is the one that if you're signed up for our emails, you got an email that the subject line said, share this with your friends. If you know someone who wants to learn to knit, tell them to take our class. Because not only do you get the live instruction if you're able to attend at the time, but you also get it as a recording. You get like a direct link to our private YouTube channel, and then you have that forever as long as you don't lose the links. So bookmark it, save the email, etc., and then you're covered forever and ever. So you get a recording to watch 3 million times if need be. I hope you don't watch it 3 million times, because you should have a life outside of class. A little one.
Okay.
Mostly knitting, but a little life.
Yeah.
Okay, then last but not least, we have the Cactus Flower Shawl class. This one is a 3-part class because there is lots of fun stuff to learn. We're going to start with the cast on at the very beginning while it's itty bitty, and then teach you how to do this lace detail that looks like little eyes. Some of you say owls, some of you say aliens, somebody said a robot. Then in the second class, we'll teach you this beautiful diamond lace detail. And then the third class, we'll teach you this beautiful kind of chevron lace detail. And that takes one of the Cactus Flower Shawl kits. The pattern is included. That is actually the only way to get the pattern, is with the kit. 1 full skein of squishy, 1/2 skein, some soak to wash your shawl in, and a bonus of a stitch marker. Because we all know, because the couch eats them, there's no such thing as too many markers. The couch eats them, the cat thinks it's a toy, you know.
My chair eats them.
Yeah, you just need more markers. I mean,
Always.
somewhere in my car, in here, in my house, somewhere is a yellow stitch marker out of my sweater. I don't know where it went. It's just gone.
I think I have about 10 markers in the truck I lost on a trip.
Yeah, we all.
Little thing tipped over, and I'm like, oh man.
I'm like, these ones are metal, so it's like maybe I need a little mini metal detector so I can
little
track
magnet.
down my markers. I've done that before when I've dropped stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you drop your earring back in the carpet. Fun fact, a lot of your earring backs are not enough steel metal for the magnet to pick it up. So it doesn't work. Okay, so then we'll talk about what we're wearing. Let me pop the links in here right quick so I don't forget. Which my shawl is actually a sport weight shawl, so you could do it out of Lumi. You could put together your own palette or just do it in like 1 or 2 colors. I think 3 colors would be really pretty. This was a do each color till it runs out kind of shawl. But it's like kind of that half triangle, half crescent kind of shape. Just this really pretty, I'll do the dark edge on the counter because the white you guys won't be able to see. But this really pretty just open mesh lace with a little shell every so often, and then a little picot border, which in crochet is ridiculously easy to do picots. And this one would take, I think, 3 skeins of the Lumi. That's why I was thinking you could do 3 colors. But I just like to cowboy cowl it, pop on my little scarf cuff. This happens to be the braid in the slate color. Very well loved. I think I've had this one for like 3 years.
Nice.
And then voila, you're good to go. Then we will show you guys what Susan is wearing. We'll just pan across all these beautiful colors of Lumi as we go.
This one is for love of rainbows, or for the love of, which...
For the love of rainbows.
Yeah.
I had to find where I could actually read that.
This one's nice and long. This was a very fun project. It was... Had to have been... Well, I know it was Alexandra.
You could do those little sock kits that we have too, though, or like the watercolor sock cones.
Yes. Unique sock, or you could use Alexandra's mini skein kit. But
yeah, you could do mini skeins.
Yeah, so it starts right there. I think it was a bling bling sister, but without the bling. I don't remember what she called it. That one's got bling.
Oh, that's got bling.
Yeah. So 400 yards each of 2 colors, and ta-da!
You have a gorgeous work of art that you can wear.
A little bit of color changing, a little bit of easy lace. All right.
That's in that, like, therapy knit kind of category.
For sure.
All right, let me see if I missed any questions.
Oh, Beverly just got her pink package.
Hey, Beverly's got a pretty package of yarn. You too can have a pretty pink package of yarn delivered to your house. You just have to order it at antiqueyarns.com or call us over the phone at 916-714-7719 and we can ring you up that way as well. So thank you everyone so much for watching. We will go start pulling your orders and get ready to open the boutique in a few minutes. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Bye.